Madden 25, career mode, third season as a starting quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. To kind of rehash what we already been through, first season, made it to the Super Bowl, lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. Second season, which I just finished up earlier this week, had a first round bye, lost to the Vikings in the divisional round. Now we are starting my third season. This is actually the first game of my third season as quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Oh, let me do this right quick. I already did that. Okay. All right. Let's start this third season off right with a good win against the Detroit Lions. Okay. Here we go.
Ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback.
All right, let's start off with our money play. Single high safe.
They go play action on first. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Again, this is White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's...
And that's a Tampa Bay
Good way to
touchdown.
move around in that pocket, too.
He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Buccaneers and their quarterback. They'll throw to begin this drive. And that's incomplete. Unlucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
What bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Y'all really should have improved on my offensive line over there. I think what I'm going to do is I need to put more time on the clock, too. Make it a little bit more realistic, get a few more possessions. I think I got it at 6 minutes a quarter. I need to put it more like, probably at 10 minutes a quarter.
Back now, pressure on its way. He put some juice on it.
Ooh, that was a good throw. Ooh, that was a good throw. Good throw. Did you see that? Ooh, that was a good throw.
The Buccaneers grow the lead to
Perfect.
7. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown.
Threw it up high, too. Get over top of that cornerback. Look at that. And that cornerback at safety were coming over. Good throw.
Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Good
Yeah,
throw.
beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route.
The visitors are beat.
Good throw. All right. That makes something happen again. So we get a few more points on the board.
Play action on first down.
I got a little space to run. I see you. Come on.
Incomplete left side. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it'll be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught by Godwin on the slant.
Speed it up, speed it up.
Great pickup, and it's good for a first. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that
looking
one.
good.
Well-placed hit.
Damn.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The offense being led back out. Drive starts with a carry by White. He's got to gain a 6 there.
Good run, good run.
On the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
So I'll take a little bit of time off this punch.
I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon.
Come on, secure that corner, secure that corner.
Negative grades on my play
There we
sheet
go.
because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Here's White again. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. Escapes a defender.
I
And
look
they
like
catch
Lamar
up to him,
Jackson
but
out there.
not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. They'll try and throw it here.
I see. Ooh.
Almost
Ooh.
a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming
Ooh.
up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He'll throw again on second down. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10. It's a give to White. He's descended front quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's on the move. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
White on first and goal. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out.
Hey, let's hit him with our money play. Hit him with our money play.
They're going play action.
I see you.
He beats
Oh.
one deep right side.
Oh, come on, man. I should have been passing the fence.
Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. That one is
Come on.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Shit.
Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out. Throwing from near his own goal line. Brought in left side by Godwin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You gonna be
I'm
able to
trying to
field
figure out
against some
how
coverage,
if the
Brock. You know
play
this
is
first and goal
highlighted,
with
it's
the ball
supposed to
game
be a
in rush
guaranteed
hour,
catch
and
if you
there
throw it to them when
aren't
they
a lot
got
of easy
their
completions to be found in that part of the field.
thing
Yeah, a
lit
lot
up.
of those
I don't
throws, Kate,
understand
you're
why they
signing your
dropping it.
guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on
That's right
him
here.
to protect your
You're supposed to
guys.
catch that
But
if the
that
shit
defense
lit
was
up.
flying around and making a
It's
play.
all good, my friend.
Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield.
I'm about
It
to
was
fuck
just an
around and
excellent
throw this
defensive
game
play
away,
for the
keep
guy
throwing
in
the
the
ball
ball
and
and
shit.
knock it
Ain't no choice
away.
but to throw
That
it.
is good on good.
He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers only up by a few. Here's first and 10 from the
Let's go and
34.
get this win to start the season. Put the ball on the ground, take time off the
Right,
clock.
trying this straight ahead. And the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's White on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Setting up to pass. Moore's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Oh, shit, I'm looking at that.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're
They call
first.
time. I'm up here
And
fucking
they can
looking at
take a
some shit
moment
on
to try to
Facebook.
build more momentum after getting the first.
I don't know why we're
Oh,
going
look at
past
this.
it.
He's setting up to throw.
Oh!
Oh, no, the ball is loose.
What?
And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
No, come on, boy. You got to be shitting me. Ain't no way. No. Oh, he was down. Come on, man. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, his knees were down. Come on. Somebody throw the flag.
It's headed out now for Detroit.
Ain't no flag to be thrown? I can't challenge shit. So the officials ain't going to challenge that shit? Yep, there we go. Yeah.
Important call coming up late in this game.
Yeah, his knees were down. Look at this. 1, 2. Look at that. Elbow, yeah.
And as it does, is the ball loose at that
1,
point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something
That's
hit the
kind of
ground
close.
while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Okay.
After review of the play,
Overturn.
ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves from a
Exactly.
turnover. He was,
Thank you.
in fact, already down when the ball came free. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Get up in there.
Has the Tampa Bay touchdown.
There we go.
The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
All right, that was a good win to start the season off. Bad weather. We're gonna be raining in Carolina. What's gonna be rain? Yep, rain. Still gonna be slinging the ball in the air. Might get one more in before we end the broadcast. Let's get us one more match.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Buccaneers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
All right, we're slinging it. Our flip.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Find a hole in that zone.
Complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to throw here out of the gun.
I see you. Get open. Get there, get there, get there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get up in there.
And they're going to take this to the
Get up in there.
Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they
Good
could
throw.
prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns
Fuck up
are
off
gonna
me,
come
man.
that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
You're not a lot of energy.
All right, let's go back and forth. Yeah, I need to make these quarters longer, too. I think I got them at 6 minutes. I need to move them to 10 minutes. Maybe actually 15 minutes. Because I'm only getting like one possession, maybe 2 per quarter. That's not football.
Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes out to the left.
Get my Lamar Jackson
Look
on.
at this, here he goes.
Get my Lamar
He's
Jackson
down
on.
after getting this up to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes the pocket.
Ooh, that was a bad
Early
throw.
on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That was very
Defensive
bad.
coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you.
What's
Well,
this?
this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver,
It's
he
an
can take
odd
the lid off
play.
the defense at any time.
Just want to clear the middle of the field out. That's the play to run right there.
His target, it's up.
I gotta save that. Oh, get up off of him. Get the fuck up off that man.
Quite a bit of damage before they
Get the fuck up off that man right there.
You know, Kate,
Man on a mission for the touchdown.
field and special teams.
Look how he's shaking people to fuck from up off of him. Look at this.
Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in
Fuck
field
off me.
position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this
That's an
drive.
interesting play right there. It's an interesting play right there.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone.
Should have been pass interference, but it's all good. Give me the touchdown. Hey, hey.
Working down near the end
Nice
zone,
high throw,
Gronk, and there
too.
are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline
Yeah.
impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would.
That's an interesting play. It actually clears up the middle of the field with the 2 wide receiver running them out routes. I need to say that play. I need to say that. There's another play I just did too. Like this wide receiver smash. Yeah, I like this one too. They work on my corner
Now they'll
throws.
throw out of the gun.
Oh shit.
Pocket isn't holding up.
Yeah, you
They're
got
gonna
me
drop
there.
him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got
Let's
to
see what we
get
got
in
in the
that
play
huddle.
action.
You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Oh
And
man.
he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of
That's
credit
basically
that
my
time.
money play right there, except they got a
Getting in and
jet
forcing him
sweep
to dish it
faking.
before he was ready.
That'll let me know if they actually run the man-to-man. So we run his zone. We run his zone.
He fires one deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Pass play on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle
Ooh,
of the
get that.
field.
Come on.
And they can't connect on the deep
Damn, you
ball.
had your hands on the ball, man. What you doing?
He got second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Back to
My
throw.
offensive line need improvement, man. Shit, man. Why we ain't do nothing with the offensive line?
And that pushes them back.
Damn.
Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chase, they
Shit.
want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He has the first over the middle.
That's all I need is the time to throw the ball. That's all I need. Give me time to throw it. I can make the throw. Just give me the time to make
No
it.
problem for him as they
What's
get the
this?
first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Good throw.
Fits it through the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first
Set him for the
down.
quick run play.
Such
Out
a
of
terrific
shotgun.
job by the receiver. You
See if you can
can't
catch
give
him
that
slipping
route
with a
away.
good
They
run
run
play
it
out of
call.
the shotgun.
And the best like curl and go, hook and go
Caught him
on
slipping.
guys,
Come on.
They run that
Man,
initial
too much
route.
juking around. He should have stayed towards that outside
Play
edge.
went right over his head.
All that extra
Solid
juking around
4-yard
and shit.
gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
I like that.
From the 24. Forced out to his right.
Fuck it.
He's keeping
Come
it.
on.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball.
See if we get a little play action going.
Positive gain out of it.
If we get a little play
win and
action.
a confidence builder for this defense.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw.
There we go. Let me get that.
Touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Both his feet went in too. Come on.
This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly,
Now we'll
Y'all can
pause.
do
The
it, do
officials
that.
want to take
Both
a
his
good
feet
look
was
at
in.
this and confirm
Previous
it
play
was
is
indeed a
under review.
touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the
Look at
shots
that.
we've got.
1-2.
yep,
Boom.
technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After
Ruling
review
on
of
the
the
field
play,
stands.
the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on the
Exactly.
field. That's
Yeah.
going to remain a touchdown.
And you just blew one of them timeouts too. Oh, don't they lose a timeout? That was a booth review or something? Supposed to lose a timeout. It's all good though. Fuck it. Maybe I don't know the motherfucking rules of football anymore, but I could have swore they supposed to lose a timeout. You know,
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right side.
Now that wasn't a catch, but we're gonna hurry up and run and play though. That was not a catch. Come on, man, me want to play.
Performance, a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down.
We start running that play action.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast.
Okay, I might need to start running play action a little bit more, man.
When the QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and
Ooh,
he is
I like this one. I could look at this play and see I like it.
This is the end of the third quarter.
I might need to start running that play action a little bit more. Freeze that safety up. So we can play action. But just a play I picked two. Where I went to? I found it. Right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down.
Right there. Oh, get it in that corner to him. Oh, get it, get it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
That play is so impressive on
This
so
is-
many
this is-
levels. Not just because it saves touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish
Yeah, I like this.
possession for the score. That is so good.
I like this right here.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14. on
This
the
was it
play.
right here.
And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Pass interference.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here.
Pass interference. I seen that.
Before that throw arrived.
Defense.
Yeah. Can't be doing all that. Think you doing, man. Can't be doing all that extra shit, buddy.
We call pass interference.
Come on now.
Put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Can't be doing all that extra shit. They start doing boot action plays too.
Following that defensive penalty. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down.
Get up in there.
Across, touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big...
Hey, they still fighting back. 25-28. See if I can look through this play. Ooh. I like this one right here. Pick the wrong guy.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This was the play I was trying to
Never
pick. I
ever a
don't
great
know why I
look when
didn't
your
pick it the
quarterback's
first
picking
time.
himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more
Now,
fight on
if
second
Squid
down.
can pull
A lot
that
of yardage
safety
get
to
this
the
back
top
on track.
left over towards him, then I should have Godwin on the
Trying again
inside.
following the sack.
Whoa, they came with that
He's in
big ass
trouble and he's
blitz
brought down
too.
again.
Whoa.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its
Whoa, they
first
came with
of 6
that big
games. We
ass
get close
blitz
to
on
our
your
2-minute
boy.
warning.
That was not the time for a play action pass right there. That blitz coming. Shit. All right, come on with it. I see how y'all
So
doing
not
it.
an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very
Double post
long.
on the inside.
Looking to throw.
Ugh.
That one is
Come on.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just
And we
couldn't
needed
hang on
that.
through the contact. So
Ugh.
that brings up fourth and long.
All right, I got a pretty decent defense. Let's see what the defense do. I got a pretty decent defense. They stood up and did what they needed to do. So we just don't need to do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here.
Yeah, we ain't scared.
On the move, headed right. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's
Now
it
we're going to
second.
put the ball on the ground.
And they'll have just one left to burn now. They've got first down from the 31. Here's a toss to White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for second down. He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with
I'm
the
trying to get this first down. We get this first down, this game over.
O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Get my Lamar Jackson on. Get your Lamar Jackson on. Oh, man. And I went out of bounds. Dang.
25-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape,
You should have turned up the field and started blocking 87. Fuck you looking at me for?
He could get the first down.
It's all good. We'll get the 3 points, hopefully. We got the 3 points.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning
Okay, we
here
got the
in
win.
Tampa.
Dang,
This game
that was
now
close.
came down to the final moments.
Okay, I think I need to extend them quarters too. I think I need to move the quarters up to 10 minutes instead of 6 minutes. Get a few more possessions per game. Oh, skill points? What skill points I got? 1? That's all you gonna give me? 1 skill point? Can't do shit with 1 skill point. I'll not waste my time looking. Can't do shit with no 1 skill point. Okay, let me extend them quarters right quick. Where? Game options. Trying to see where it's at. Options. Okay, league setting. Maybe it's under here. Okay, right here, quarter length. I think we need to do 10-minute quarters. Skill level. I got the skill level on pro too, so I ain't got it on easy and no shit like that, because you got rookie, pro, no, man. So I guess pro would be kind of in the middle. Maybe I should turn it on all pro. Make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I'll turn it on all pro. Why not? Yeah. And we'll do 10-minute quarters. It's always gotta go through this little extra shit before you can play an actual game. So I moved it up to 10-minute quarters, and I moved the difficulty up to all pro. I had it on pro. Let's move it up to all pro. Make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more of a challenge. Why not?
It's week
This is
3
my
of the
third
NFL,
season as starting
and we'll see
quarterback,
the
so
Buccaneers leader at quarterback.
gotta
Solid
make things a
performance
little
a
bit
week
more
ago,
difficult.
throwing for 3 touchdowns.
So here now are the Buccaneers on a...
Start things off. This is my new play right here. Kind of like this. I like that.
They go play action on first.
Get up underneath that safety. There we go.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Let's put it back on the
They'll
ground.
get 31 yards on the play. And that's
Turn
good
the
enough for a
difficulty
Tampa
up so we
first
gotta play a little
down.
bit more realistic football. Put the ball on the ground.
Again for the first time to Rashawn White.
Okay.
He's contained at the line for no
That's
gain.
okay.
Carl Granderson in on the tackle. Call it no
Dig through
gain
this
on
play
that
action,
run, and
see
they
if I
face
see
second
something
and
I like.
10.
Ooh, I like this right
I
here.
know these DNs
Yeah,
love
that's
to
my
get to the
favorite.
quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of
Over them
DNs do in this
linebackers.
league.
Ooh.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So
Yeah,
now
that was
it's going to be
close.
3rd and long.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the
And
defense.
they running another zone.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's
Damn.
closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes...
At least we got 3 out of it. All right, now, the offensive line is my weakness on this team. I need you to hold up. He look like he blitzing,
They'll
too.
come out throwing.
Get there.
That one's cut along
There we
one
go.
sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You stay back and block.
Throwing now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right.
Get your Lamar Jackson on. There we go.
Him down after the play reaches the 26. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, I'm looking for you over there, Godwin. I'm looking for you over the middle, Godwin.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Okay.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape. And good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Quick on the draw to White.
Before.
Up a little, down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's get us a quick pass right here.
Running the ball in the NFL is hard.
Quick little slant for a touchdown.
Here's the key, though. At the end of the game,
Are they playing press coverage too?
Minority,
In fact,
the majority have got to do some damage.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. They go play action here.
oh man, it came with the blitz too.
And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the...
Hey. Let's see something. Let's see what they got.
Check smash. Go street. Check out.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. On target to Godwin. And
Let's push it.
Tracked down.
Man to man.
They'll throw on 1st. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply drops it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Slot man motioned over. 3rd and long for him here.
Good way to stand there and get the pass off. Good way to stand there and get that pass off.
That is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Throwing now off play action. He's throwing deep to the left side.
Yeah, man.
Disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So second down coming up.
I gotta, I gotta improve on my passing
Still
power
sticking with the
too.
passing game. Stays in the
Ooh.
pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that play.
Ooh, that should have been a fucking penalty right there.
And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That was a helmet-to-helmet hit and
That's a nice
everything.
job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys.
I got too many play action plays too. I gotta take some of this shit out. Take this one.
Let's go now.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
It's starting to turn into a sloppy game. Now, come on, get your shit together. Come on.
Buffalo 18. Shut up. 70 range. 70 range.
I call this the zone killer right here.
Back now, pressure on its way.
Come on, give me fucking time to throw the ball. God.
That one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the
Man,
defense.
talk about fucking alligators and shit. Fuck this dude talking.
Second and
Shit.
15. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They're going play action. And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on
And
it.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3.
That was right before the second. Oh, man. Okay. We got to put some points on the board. All right, it's time to start slanging it now. Time to start slanging it.
Track at 60. Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield.
All right, this is my money play right here.
Down the field. But the windows and the
My money
throwing
play
lanes
right
aren't
here.
there long, and it only takes a little bit.
We've got a fumble pretty close
Oh,
to midfield.
no.
Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Almost the impact impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared.
Things ain't looking too good, I'll tell you that. Alright, this is where we can make a change at.
Sending a receiver left.
Okay, they run his zone. They run his zone. Come on. They run his zone. Find a hole in the zone. Come on. Damn.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swung.
Okay, man to man. He went a man to man. Bet. Okay. Man to man.
2nd and 10 now.
Man to man. Get to it, man. Hold that, man. You had it. Shit. Damn.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
All right, they're running man to man.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw.
Here we go. Get up in there.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
We need that.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Go ahead, give it to the fullback.
You a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback, that is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Taking a shot deep down to the outside. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following the
yes, doom and gloom on the fucking side.
New life now as their defense picks him up gets it
Oh,
right
look at
back
that
for
throw.
him.
Look
Hey, pretty
at
good for a
that
nice little
ball.
game of
Shit.
one-upmanship between these two defenses. You pick your guy
Ooh,
out,
look at
fine.
that
We'll
pass.
answer
Oh,
right
my
away. See how
goodness.
you follow that up.
Oh, my. That was just absolutely horrible. Well, man, if you're going to lose, you might as well lose fighting. Fuck shit. Start slinging.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking for a throw here. Getting out to his left.
Oh,
They
no.
get him yet again. Pete